we're still in section 2.2, solving complex equations, and we're going to work on example number 1. The formula that's given in example 1 is the same one that we used for the window arch, if you remember that activity, which I hope you do. This can be used for other applications, and we're going to use this to determine the width of the water in a pipe given a certain radius and given a certain depth of the water. So that's the formula that we're going to be using, and I'm going to use some scrap paper here, and we'll start by copying down the formula. R is equal to W squared plus 4H squared over 8H. Okay. I think what I'll do, since I'm going for W, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the values in first. I know that my radius is a 12-inch pipe, and I'm going for W plus 4 times the height. Well, the height of the water here is 8 inches. 8 inches. So it's 8 squared over 8 times 8 inches again. I think I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup on here because the numbers are very easy and it's just too tempting. So I'm going to change this to 12 is equal to W squared plus, I'm going to come over here for just 1 sec. I'm going to have 4 times 8 squared. That's 256 over 8 times 8, which is 64. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and clear the fraction up by multiplying both sides by 64. I'm going to multiply this side by 64. I'm going to multiply this side by 64. So I have 64 times 12 on the left, which is 768. And you can see that the 64's drop out over here, leaving me with W squared plus 256. The next thing to go is the 256. I'm going to be subtracting him from both sides. So I have 768. I'm going to write this down. 768 minus 256 is equal to W squared plus 256 minus 256. So the 256's go on that side. I get a 0 and I end up with W squared, and 768 minus 256 is 512. And finally, all I have to do is take the square root of both sides. Square root of both sides. That's going to give me W, because the square root of W squared is W. And I'm going to take the square root of 512, which is sitting in my calculator. So I'm going to do second squared second answer. And I end up with 22.6274. I'm going to go back into the problem and look for some directions about rounding. And I don't see anything. Don't see anything at all. Now the numbers that I was given, they're whole numbers. I guess I could say about 23 inches. About 23 inches. And there you have it.